What's going on, moviegoers? If you're new to the channel, my name is Christian and welcome to Zero Productions. You guys, Lionsgate has came out and gave us an update on what films have been delayed due to this terrible pandemic, this COVID-19 that has ruined everything for everybody. I legit would be watching Black Widow a second time today if this pandemic wasn't happening and Black Widow wasn't pushed back. And I'm pretty sure you guys will be watching Black Widow as well this weekend. It's just a huge bummer for the whole movie industry. A lot of films getting delayed, a lot of films being pushed back, postponed, you name it, put on VOD. You know, with this whole controversy with Universal and AMC theaters and Regal Cinemas, it is insane right now. But Lionsgate has came out and delayed 3 films that I particularly am interested in. Being the first film is Spiral from the Book of Saw. Now, I was like, oh my God, another fucking Saw movie. Oh, but until they dropped that first trailer and you saw Chris Rock and you saw Samuel Jackson, I was like, you know what, this film might be pretty good. You know what I mean? I'm not going to lie. That first trailer really caught my interest. It really did. Especially with the Saw films. There's been like 8 of these fucking movies. I've pretty much only enjoyed maybe the first 2, possibly 3 films. But with Spiral, the Book of Saw, it kind of felt different to me. Like the fact that, obviously, for obvious reasons, you have Chris Rock, you have Samuel Jackson. I mean, how could you not go see a movie with those 2 in it? It's just, come on, it's a no-brainer. But that first trailer really kind of hooked me in. You know, from the start of the trailer with the song, How Much Money You Got? You got Chris Rock and his partner driving. You know, they're both detectives. I think it looks very interesting. And I'm very interested in seeing the film. Hitman's Bodyguard, another Samuel Jackson film, has been delayed. Oh, sorry, I don't think I said the delay date for Spiral from the Book of Saw. That was supposed to drop this year, May 18th. Now it's going to be pushed back to May 2021, which is a huge year delay for the film, and that's a bummer. That's a long-ass time. But I understand it. It has to be done. May is literally right now. Like today's May 1st. There's no way cinema's going to be opening anytime in May. Maybe possibly towards the end of this month, starting June, I can see things reopening. But who knows? Nobody really knows. I know Texas was talking about reopening theaters today, and I was like, oh, let's see how that goes. You know, what movies they're going to be playing. Like, everything's been pushed back. So I don't really know what's going to happen with that. But yes, Spiral from the Book of Saw has been pushed back an entire year. Now you go to the Hitman's Bodyguard, another Samuel Jackson film, and Ryan Reynolds, which I actually enjoyed the first film. That's been pushed back an entire year as well. The new release date for that is August 20th, 2021. I thought Ryan Reynolds and Samuel Jackson, the comedic humor, they really fed off each other really well in the first film. And I'm pretty interested in seeing the second movie because I enjoyed the first movie. Now, John Wick Chapter 4 has been delayed. That was supposed to come out May 21st, 2021. That's been pushed back an entire year to May 27th, 2022. A long ass time, but I understand. John Wick, this franchise, has elevated action films. Still to this day, the best hand-to-hand action combat in any fucking movie on this planet has been John Wick. Keanu Reeves embodies the role of this character. It is phenomenal work. I loved every single film in this franchise so far. And the fact that we're getting a 4th film is incredible. And I cannot wait, especially how, the 3rd film ended. Like, he was pissed off. He was missing a finger. Winston shot him off the building, but he had to save John Wick's life. Incredible. I cannot wait to see where they're going to take this franchise in this 4th film. It is going to be crazy. And this means that they are no longer going to be competing with Matrix 4. Because believe it or not, Matrix 4 and John Wick 4 are both scheduled to come out during the same day next year of May 21st, 2021. Can you imagine that? A doubleheader with Keanu Reeves? You can't say no to that. I would have loved to see a doubleheader with Keanu Reeves. That's just badass. It's sick. But even with the Matrix 4, they were currently shooting Matrix 4. And, obviously for the pandemic reason, it's been postponed. So Matrix 4 probably won't even reach that release date of May 21st, 2021. I wouldn't doubt it if the studio's like, okay, let's push it to the same release date for the new John Wick 4 release date of May 27th, 2021. That would be pretty interesting. But yeah, I'm curious to see what's really going to happen with this whole Matrix film. I love Keanu Reeves. Keanu Reeves, he's just such a humble person. I love the majority of his films. I cannot wait to see Bill and Ted. Oh my God. Just the fact that this guy's coming back for Bill and Ted is incredible. It is incredible. And, you know, Bill and Ted is an all-time classic. How can you not like those first two movies? And even the producers, the fighting producers, choreographers of the John Wick series are going to be helping some of the stunt choreography for the Matrix 4. And that is so awesome to hear, because the fighting choreography for John Wick is just on an entire another level. Like, you watch Chris Hemsworth in Extraction, the reason why he's doing all these moves, the reason why the fighting choreography looks so great is because the inspiration from John Wick. It is just so good, the hand-to-hand combat. It is really awesome. But one of the producers had to say this about John Wick 4 and where they're somewhat at with that script. This is what he had to say. We have, I wouldn't call it a first draft, but I'd call it a scriptment. A written out story, part outline, part script, part thing. We know where we want to go. We know the thematics. So it doesn't sound like the script is, you know, quite ready yet, and that's fine. Now this film's been delayed. Take this entire rest of the year to work out the script, finish up. And I'm pretty sure Keanu Reeves has to finish up shooting The Matrix 4 before he can even think about John Wick 4. So use this time literally to, you know, rework the script or your script meant and just make it and flush it out to be a really good script, because it's gonna be hard, legit hard to make a film after John Wick 3. Like, man, it's just these movies are so well made, you guys. I really enjoy them, but I'm kind of bummed out that, you know, all these films have been pushed back, but I understand why they've been pushed back. It's for the greater good. You know what I mean? I'd rather have a film get pushed back than rushed into production and rushed in post-production and you get a shitty film. That's just not the way it works. You know, for me at least, I don't like that whole concept. You know, but it's gonna be interesting to see what really happens, what they do with The Matrix 4, and if that, you know, if Warner Brothers comes out and says, you know, we're delaying that as well. But we'll see. I know that they're still pushing for the Tenet to come out this July. Like, Christopher Nolan, like, he's like legit about having that film be played in IMAX this year in July. But we'll see what will happen. We don't really know what's going to happen with the theaters. We don't know the whole social distancing. Who knows at this point? No official statements have been said. We don't know. But I'm pretty sure in the next 15 days, we'll find out what's really going to happen. It's going to be interesting. But post your comments down below, you guys. Let me know what you guys think about John Wick Chapter 4, Spiral from the book of Saw, and Hitman's Bodyguard 2 being delayed / postponed due to this pandemic. What are your thoughts? What are your opinions, you guys? Please post your comments down below. Peace.
We out.